I have not had a bra on in days. What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It is 3:50 in the afternoon and I have done absolutely nothing for the past 11 days. That is because I have been sick. I got tested for CV just a few days ago and I have not left my room. I'm currently editing this video and I thought I would let you guys know I did end up testing positive. So I was in my room for quite a few days, but I wanted you guys to know that I'm a-okay. I'm totally fine. I'm way past that day and it was a very minor case, which I am so thankful for. The only symptoms that I had was a sore throat for 2 days and then I lost my taste and smell. I never had a fever, never had a cough, and I was barely congested. I only blew my nose probably 1 or 2 times throughout the entire days that I was sick for, but I'm totally symptom free except for 17 days later, I still cannot smell. My taste definitely has came back about 85% and my smell is still around 5%. I am definitely kind of scared though because the nurse, when I did get tested, I asked about that and she told me some people are still 6 months later and still can't smell. So I'm very terrified that that may be me because I love products that smell. So it is a little bit scary, but I am way past the cleared date that I can do things now. And I was in my room for like, oh my gosh, in total like 15 days, I think. But yeah, it was exhausting because I wasn't doing anything and all I wanted to do was to feel productive and do something. So that is why I thought I would try to feel productive by giving myself this little self-pamper day, which by the end of the day totally made me feel a whole lot better. Before I leave, I understand the illness is extremely scary and can definitely have some life-threatening consequences. So I'm very thankful that I got an extremely minor case of it. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. I thought you guys would have liked to know if it was positive or negative, and it was positive. So enjoy the rest of the video. I have also not done anything productive and I'm extremely frustrated and I don't know what to do with my life. I have not shaved. I have not shaved my face. Feel disgusting. Look gross. And I just need a self-pamper day. And not because I'm proud of myself or I have been productive and I just need a day to pamper myself. I do not deserve this whatsoever. In fact, all I want to do is be productive and film and edit, but I just don't have the energy to. And there's something about being locked inside your house that makes you want to do everything productive. I'm trying to find a way to pamper myself while being productive, if that makes sense. I have not had a bra on in days. Let's get started. So where I keep my glasses, I am blind. My favorite candle, which I am almost out of, which also I cannot smell. Can't smell anything at all. My favorite salt lamp, dry brushing, which we are going to do. Function of Beauty lotion, and a few other things that I've just been obsessed with shower-wise is right there. First thing I like to do on self-pamper days is to dry brush. Something I have not really been good at since I've been stuck at home is being hydrated and moisturized. I have really been sucking about applying oils and lotions. I have been getting like dry skin here in the back of my arms and I also have been very veiny. So doing dry brushing kind of like dusts off that dry skin, kind of brings more life back to my arms. And once dry brushing is done, it actually helps other hydrating ingredients to soak in a whole lot more. So when you dry brush, you always want to do circle motions up towards the heart. And you shouldn't push really hard, but I honestly kind of like to push a little harder because it kind of feels good. Dry brushing also helps drain the lymphatic system. I should be doing this a lot more, especially that I don't feel well. And I also like to focus on drier spots like my knees, and I also do my feet. I also got this one from Target. It is by Eco Tools. So you don't want to do this while your skin is wet. That's why it's called dry brushing. But naturally, this just kind of dusts away all the dry skin. And And then for chest area, I like to do this like as lightly as possible because it's a very delicate skin. I definitely think it's fun to watch all your dead skin fall out of the sky. Okay. Warn you, this is probably going to be the most dramatic showers you've ever seen. This is like once every 3 months kind of routine, but I just grabbed some of my favorite products. Pumpkin and Spice, I love the brand, but I'm going to show you guys how I use some of their products, and I've been using this for actually quite a while, and how I use the Ordinary in the shower, as well as some of my favorite hair products by Function of Beauty. Is that a surprise? No. I wanted to give you guys a quick skin update. My skin has been so much better from this to this. I'm just dealing with scars on this side. I do have 2 scabs at the moment. Now I have colored hair, so I'm going to be using the toning shampoo from Function of Beauty. That's typically about how much I get. Next, to cleanse. I keep my favorite cleansers in the shower. One of them is the Ordinary Lane Cleanser, the new Function of Beauty Cleanser, and then the Pumpkin and Spice Cleanser. So, and doing 1 drop of that. Also, if you guys are wondering why I have green Function of Beauty products up here, it's because Wyatt uses Function of Beauty too. Because this is purple, I usually like to let it sit for a few minutes while I'm doing some other important things. I use this body wash to shave with, because why would I spend extra money on shaving cream? This just does the trick. Shave my arms. I'm also using the Flamingo razor, by the way. I've never tried the Billy, but I heard that one's pretty good too, so I may try that one next. Time for the bits. For some reason, I have a vision of this video being really like spa-like, but I don't feel like that I am bringing that energy to the video. Sorry. So I do try to work as efficiently and as fast as possible in the shower, but I'm going to be using the Pumpkin and Spice face mask. This is by far my favorite face mask I've ever used, and it also comes with a little brush. But I will say this face mask is the only mask I've ever used that has a noticeable difference immediately after. The brightening effect. The brightening on this mask is legit. And it smells amazing. And I have used quite a lot, basically half of the jar. They did send this to me to try it out, and I want to make sure I tried it quite a lot before I recommend it to you guys. Next, this one is going to be weird. You guys obviously know about the Ordinary AHA 30% BHA Healing Solution, the Vampire Potion. Like I told you guys earlier, my skin on the back of my arm has been kind of dry, and every time I do this, works like magic. So, I just apply 2 pumps of it on the arms, and I try to let this sit for like 3 to 5 to 10 minutes depending on what's happening. I do avoid getting it wet in the meantime. And while all of the masks are going, I am just shaving my legs. This literally erases the mask off the face. Christmas Day. So before moving on to the more interesting stuff, I use this pretty much on a daily basis, the bio oil. I got this at Target. It is quite expensive, but I'll do a few drops of this and a pump or 2 of the Function of Beauty, and I just apply it to kind of like the driest place of my body, because I do kind of want to do a fake tan in a little bit. Some of these things are absolutely ridiculous. First thing, I am going to shave my face. This is something that I very much enjoy doing because my makeup lays better, my skin looks clearer and brighter, and I don't feel all the fuzziness on my face either. It also helps to completely wipe out all the dead skin, which allows your skincare products to absorb so much easier into the skin. So I got this product from Ulta. This is called the Flawless. Process is called Dermaplaning. Dermaplaning is actually really easy. Before we get into that, I'm gonna do Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. This one is in vanilla. I don't feel comfortable recommending to try dermaplaning at home because you can definitely mess up and potentially damage your skin. But if you are going to try it, I do like this product, and always make sure to use a new blade every single time. but it is so satisfying to watch all of this peach fuzz hair coming off. I normally do this probably once every 4 or 5 months, and it definitely can show right now how long it's been. Just to give you an example, yeah, there we go. That is how much hair I just removed, and dead skin. So I'm gonna keep going. The dermaplaning is completely done. My skin feels brand new. So this is basically just half of the hair on my face. And it's really hard to pick up on camera, but it also has lots of dead skin in there too. So naturally, my face is gonna be a little bit more red. So first product I'm using is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow PHA BHA Toning Solution. This smells amazing, and it also feels so good on the skin. This really helps to tighten pores. I also really like applying this immediately after doing the dermaplaning because it absorbs so much better into the skin. Since everything we've done today has basically been about brightening, I'm also gonna do a few drops of the Ordinary Ascorbic Acid, which is a vitamin C, just a few drops of that. And I have noticed it has helped to blur some of the scars left over that I've had from my crazy acne. But I do plan on tanning here in just a few minutes, so I don't really want to put anything too heavy on the skin because I do want to tan my face. So instead I'm going to use the Watermelon Glow Pink Moisturizer. I always follow up with Evian water spritz because this helps everything to absorb into the skin a whole lot faster and more efficiently, especially because I just use products that contain hyaluronic acid. I apply 1 pump of the leave-in treatment and a few pumps of the oil. Normally, I would say that pulling your hair up into a bun while it's wet is not a good idea because it definitely damages the end of your hair. However, I do want to tan, so I have to pull it up because I could not get tan in my hair. And I do want to apply a little bit more of this, like a crazy amount, but I'm going to do this as gently as possible, so I'm going to use the most loose scrunchie that I can find. I will also most likely wash my hair tomorrow because I am putting quite a lot of product in. I will also have to wash off the tan. And the last thing I do while doing a bun, I try to tuck in the ends and try to hide them under the bun. That way the scrunchie is not like crimping the ends. One thing I have been avoiding for quite some time is the nostrils. So the final thing I'm gonna do is show you my self-tan routine. And honestly, I just wanna do this because I think it will make me feel a little bit better. As you can see, I clearly have an issue. This is one of my favorite selfless tanners. Selfless? No, it's definitely a self-do. Sunless, there we go. I have gotten a few spray tans in the past, but I hated them because they're all just weird colors. They don't last very long and they're not hydrating. They look splotchy and they make my skin look very dry. So this is the only product that I like, and I've tried a lot. I normally always use the Coco Eve in medium, but I ordered a dark just to try out. So I'm gonna focus the darker parts on my legs because they typically fade off a lot faster there. One thing I actually really want to try soon is to get my brows laminated because I am sick of trying to fill in my brows, and then when I do, they come out looking really like pencil-like or like Sharpie-like, and I'm just not a fan. I really want them to look a little bit more natural because I definitely have a lot of brow hair, but the shape of them are just so like pointy. I don't know. I'm not gonna show how I apply it because one, I don't have tips on how I apply it. I don't think I'm good at applying a self-tan. This is just what I do, and I also do it naked, and I don't really want to film that or go back and try to edit it and look at all that later. So I'll see you in a few minutes once it's done. All right, here is the after I'm all tanned and put on new clothes so that I can sleep in and that I don't care if tan gets all over. So that is it for my once every 3 to 6 months pamper routine. So before you guys go, I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave me a thumbs up, subscribe, and always comment because I reply to every single comment on my channel. I hope you guys enjoyed this weird random video, but if you want to see more like this, please let me know. I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye!